Hello, welcome back. Thank you for joining me. Let's get into our next reading. Oh, looks like we're reading for Taurus. We're going to do a reading for Taurus. People and placements. Taurus. Sorry, just being weird. Taurus energies. Right use of power. Okay, this could be about intimacy. You could be reflecting or connecting the dots, seeing things. You could be breaking away from certain communities. Maybe you need to get back to integrity, or you've lost your way, your compass. There's definitely something here about going deep, maybe into shadow work, the shadow realm. I don't know, maybe power plays, paranoia, where your fears, things like that. There's something about being inauthentic, maybe in social settings. There could be something about Aquarius, or something about networking. Maybe you present different masks with different people. Maybe you want to accept something, like you're scared you might lose something, and somebody might take my place type energy. Because you know that something's not guaranteed. This could be something from the past, luck and right timing, Sagittarius energy. You could feel anxious. There's an opportunity here. Interesting. Okay. Let's get some tarot. Taurus. Four of Wands, family. Nine of Cups, being honest about what makes you happy. Taurus, people and placements. Coming out of fighting or conflict with yourself, or maybe ways you've been heard berating yourself, beating yourself. Maybe you're trying to convince yourself that you're happy with something, but I don't know, are you? Are you happy with the people you're around? Are you happy with everything? There's something about hermiting from a group of people, or re-strategizing what makes you successful, or this could be needing to really go within and not hear outside noises or voices. There's something about making a solid choice. Yeah, this could be a new beginning. Ace of Pentacles energy, something long term, opening to a new idea. Four of Pentacles and the Four of Cups. But the Four of Cups sideways means opening up to something, making a choice, not being apathetic. Healing something. Okay. Taurus. What's your advice from the highest teams of love and light? Crow, 11. Yeah, so maybe something about Scorpio, or we are in approaching Scorpio season. Very kind of spooky card. A lot of crows. There's that eclipsed out sun. Pay close attention to the winds. There's a message on its way, or making its way. So this could be from your spirit team. There's so many birds around, right? So Queen of the Dead. I heard Damned as well. I think that's a movie. Fear is not the rage of fire living within, for it is the power of your fierceness waiting to taste you fully. Okay, I guess we'll read that one. Kind of curious. This could be some kind of expression, or expressing feelings, or maybe doing something different. Oh my god, my ear is randomly hurting. That's weird. Ow. Someone could be really annoying. Maybe they're shouting at you or something. Anyways, embracing your dark side, naughtiness, using darkness for good. So this could be about manifesting, or really being honest with yourself about why do you repress certain things that you might enjoy or could bring you joy. This could be about love, could be about pleasure, could be about your soul. It says your higher self chose this card because you need to learn to be unafraid of your soul's dark or naughtier side. There's a deep power within you that you might feel would be too scary or much to handle if you unleashed it. I feel like it's people that don't do shadow work that are scarier than the people who face the darkness and admit that there's horrors in this world. I'm more sussed out by people that try to live a reality where that's not true. Perhaps you fear what you might become if you were seduced by the shadowy aspect of your spirit. Would you become too ambitious or power hungry, or sacrifice your beliefs in pursuit of fame and fortune? Would you hurt people or forget your roots? Would you succumb to anger and find yourself difficult to get along with? These are all noteworthy fears, but they shouldn't prevent you from integrating both sides of your spiritual being. If anything, those are all cues that you're not actively kind of working through your shadow, right? Because it's coming up, it's bubbling when and you don't have control of it, versus if you give yourself outlets and expression, or analyze it, or meet up with it, for coffee or something like that. Then I don't know, there could be something about that, not repressing things, writing, journaling, right? Having outlets, if you have aggressive tendencies or you get angry, maybe taking a kickboxing class or something. I don't know, it's just an example. Queen of the Dead is tempting you to explore it and use darkness for good. Rage, ambition, jealousy, manipulation can be channeled for a good cause. It's when it's conscious. It's when it's unconscious that it's bad, right? Because you can't, it's hard to observe because you're not willing to see it. Rather than viewing them as being bad, see them as opportunities for evolution and growth. So maybe they're like signals, right? These are energies to be useful, like alchemizing, transmuting. And your willingness to work with rather than against your demons is key for showing them the way to the light. This could be emotions, something about your mother's side. Like maybe this was like a pattern passed down from your mother's side, or maybe there's stories, like you hear stories from your family and you're like, you know what? That kind of makes sense. Like, for example, if you hear stuff about like mental illness in the family, you're like, oh, that's where that tendency comes from. Or like, you know what I mean? I don't know. You're like, oh, I see. um, of course, we all evolve like in different ways, and we all have our own unique paths and birth charts and everything like that, and past lives, and it's just so multifaceted. And but it is, I mean, sometimes certain things do get shown to us, you know, through our spirit team. They make it evident or clear, like this is from your dad's side, like this is from your mom's side, this is what your grandpa did. Taurus, people and placements, like maybe something's playing out in your own life. For example, like if your family, like the women in your family or even the men, I don't know, but I feel like it's more women, like always get in abusive relationships. You're like, where is this lack of self-worth coming from? And why is it being passed down? You know, like what are we failing to learn? Taurus. Oh my god. So yeah, or maybe you have like a bunch of people in your family that like always repress things. They never face their emotions, and so it's just like toxicity runs rampant, and nobody talks about it, right? Or maybe it's the opposite. Like people are so angry in your household that there's not an unbroken dish in sight. You know, whatever you set your sights on, you will get it. Interesting. So this could be about like where you're focusing your energy, maybe like being really cognizant of focusing on only what you desire and not things that waste your time. I saw a great quote today that said, wasted time is worse than wasted money. And you guys are an earth sign, so it's like time is actually ruled by Saturn, and it's like the last earth sign is Capricorn, right? Energy. So it's all about like you know, as we go, they say as we go through the zodiac cycle, we evolve and learn and learn and learn and learn and build on that knowledge. So Capricorn rules time though, and it's also the it's a master. It's the master of earth signs, right? Of money. So it's like time is money, right? So and focus and energy. Those are all investments that go into you having to provide for yourself, right? So if those are getting like diverted towards things that are not helping you, that's not going to work out, and that's why Saturn and Capricorn also rules karma, consequences. Writes checks they can't cash. So if you're dealing with somebody that just has no follow through, reality mirrors your frequency. Interesting. So maybe you might notice as you do that inner work. I'm seeing High Priestess energy. Something about love. There could be like a new opportunity for love or like self love. Ace of Cups energy. Making a choice about that. Maybe potentially going towards what brings you happiness. I'm seeing somebody like take off their clothes and buy new clothes that like matches them better. Like maybe you're always dressing the way that your parents told you to dress or something. And there's something about like, I don't know, finding things you like. Release all worries. All is working out. We have they're involved in trafficking. Okay, I don't know if that was upright or reverse, but this could be just like, you know, trafficking energy or like trying to siphon your energy, kind of energy, um, like the vibe of it. What does it say? Cults kill people for sacrifices and like initiations or whatever. I don't know too much about it. Fine tuning your life/project. And I think this is really going to help. Like maybe you're blessing things, or you're changing your home or your family or the way you process emotions. Or this could be about literally moving. Like maybe you're realizing like I don't even like this neighborhood. Maybe I'll find a better neighborhood or a better city or a better town or whatever. They're going to come asking you for something because that's how they get your energy, right? They're misusing your personal info for personal gain. Okay, so maybe this person is trying to like hook into your aura or get information to use against you. Anything else for Taurus? Because that's what we're doing, right? I feel like I've zoned out a bit. It is Taurus, right? Yes, we're doing Taurus. Taurus. Could have been dealing with Gemini. Or somebody that talks, gossips, like something about their word, their tongue. Taurus. Their tongue is not pure. Maybe they say a lot of lies, or I don't know. Wow, that was a lot. This ended for your best good. Don't get dragged into their bullshit. Liberating yourself. Insecure trying to copycat. Good choice equals good karma. And when someone is feeling is feeding on your energy slash latching, you will feel dazed. Interesting. When someone is feeding on your energy slash latching, you will feel dazed. So it's almost like those predators that have like poison in their fangs and they bite into you and it like, don't they say the mosquitoes do that? Like they'll like inject you with like an anesthetic before they actually, I don't know, I feel like I've heard that. Maybe that's bullshit, but that's what I'm seeing almost. So I was getting, that's weird because in the collective reading I was getting something about like a surgeon, like a needle. I didn't say it during the reading at all, but I was getting this vibe of like surgery. I'm hearing a dog barking. Achieve your destiny. It says, call me when you break up. I also heard call me when you wake up. So I don't know if somebody's like waking up from the Matrix or like there could be like something about sleep, like time zone differences, or I don't know, just waking up from this daze maybe. Yeah, healthy boundaries. Like maybe somebody, like it's almost like you can't save someone if they don't want to be saved, don't save. Your dad is proud it was in sideways reverse, so maybe reflect on that. I don't know, maybe they are proud. They're probably proud. Close the portal. Yeah, maybe there's something that they want you to do though, like closing something. Interesting. I feel like I want to pull more cards. I want to do some advice. What's your action for Taurus, people and placements to close out? Yeah, something did not work out in the past. Magician in the reverse. Change your perspective. Anything else for Taurus's advice? Pursue healing, especially regarding like love. Exit your comfort zone, maybe. Could be a Sag energy here. Wow. Temperance. Or alchemize something. Queen of Wands. Emperor. Ace of Pentacles. Come out of sadness. Come out of grief. Come out of pain. Maybe people are projecting their pain on you or something like that too. Maybe this is a way they're latching into you, like asking, yeah, ew, I'm sorry. You could be around people that are like that. That's gross. But maintain your independence. Like I'm not saying we don't all have like our pity stories and deserve pity, but if it's like somebody doing this like day in, day out, I would be like, what the fuck is wrong with you? Anyways, have a great day, I guess. Take care. 12 on the clock. Yeah. If you need a personal, use the buy me a coffee link or leave a tip through there. Best of luck. Take care.